Okay, so here we are at 1900 West Morehead, Class A office redevelopment by Beauxwright. We're here with principals of Beauxwright, Eric Speckman and Andy Lucas. So guys, thanks for sitting down with us today and talking with us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us, Jack.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So let's jump right into it. Let's talk about the real estate here. This has been a rapidly redeveloping corridor. There's a ton happening in the Freight District with groups like 3rd and Urban, Savona Mill redevelopment, obviously Browder. There's been a lot of activity there. Freedom is redeveloping, pushing out to Wilkinson now. You guys started working on this deal several years ago. What was really attractive about this opportunity?
We have had an interest in this area for several years now, really dating back to 2017. We made offers on some of the deals that run Thrift Road, made offers on the former Goodwill site. And what we really liked is you've got just a lot of momentum from both the public sector and the private sector. There's been a lot of interest in kind of the FreeMoreWest area, dating back really probably 10 years or so. We saw this opportunity to kind of draft off that momentum. Take a building that was built in the 50s, that was on a site that was about 2 acres and really underutilized, and add a story and make an office building that would potentially be great for folks that are concerned with their health kind of after the pandemic, but also provide really functional space with surface parking, creative office layouts.
Yeah, well, you're going to have a great coffee and breakfast spot down the road in Rhino Market. Yep. You got Legion Brewery opening up across the street, so that's going to be a great happy hour spot. Go get a Juicy J, so plenty of good amenity options. So let's talk about the history of this building, guys. It was originally built in 1957, 21,000 square feet, zoned industrial. You all went under contract on this really at the height of the pandemic. How did you execute on a business plan to ultimately add a story and make for what it is today, which is a Class A office, 35,000 square feet total?
Yeah, good question. I think the magic lies in that answer. I think we knew coming into this that this had a lot of potential just location-wise. We actually evaluated this as a single-story adaptive reuse project to start. And during diligence, it was when we really uncovered the hidden gem, which was the view. I think we were, climbing a ladder and getting on the roof to check out roof conditions and turned around and realized what we had. At that point in time, we really pivoted and started to evaluate, okay, what if we could actually add a steel structure to this and utilize some additional square feet. The great thing about the site is that once we laid it out with our civil engineers, we realized that we could park it. That's usually the limitation. And so here, not only could we utilize the existing foundation and the cost that kind of went into that many years ago to add a second story, but when we laid it out, we're still able to maintain 3.5 per thousand parking. And so that, I think, in and of itself is still a unique attribute for this deal. We created this common open space really on the second floor, which is a beautiful terrace. We've got great views and the whole building can utilize that. And so, yeah, that's kind of, we ended up in a great spot.
So, Andy, how important was it to have BB&M as really an investor and a partner in this deal to kind of lead the charge on the design front?
Yeah, I would say it was critical for us to have them. We're honored to have them as partners in the deal, which I think was a unique aspect of this. Obviously, they became, even more of a focus for them because it was sort of the icon, the flag that they were planning for their new headquarters. So I think we ended up with a design that we're incredibly proud of, glad to be a part of, and we got that extra effort, if you will, from their shop. At the time, we were making a decision in the height of the pandemic, choosing to move forward on an office project wasn't easy, and so I think having BB&M as a prospect for us and a partner was really critical. It's what made the deal really come together and give us the comfort from a risk perspective to push forward. So,
well, aside from this project, you all are working on a variety of product types on the infill side around Charlotte and in other markets. What's in the works for Beauxwright moving forward?
I think one of the things about our company that has kind of been true from the very beginning is that we're a very entrepreneurial group, very opportunistic, and from a very basic level, we're just looking for good real estate deals. So we're not necessarily tied to any specific asset class. And I think it's served us well as things change throughout a real estate cycle. What we're focused on in the foreseeable future is we have some multifamily product that will be developed over the next 24 months. We are pretty heavy into the for sale residential on the townhome side, kind of infill townhome neighborhoods. And we're gonna do a hospitality deal in Greenville, South Carolina. That'll be a mix of uses, hospitality kind of being the lead of those uses.
Great, well, Andy, Eric, thanks for sitting down with us today and telling us all about this unique project. It's a very differentiated product in the market, and I can't wait to see it when it's fully finished. And I know it's gonna have a lot of success, so thanks for talking with us today.
Thanks, Jay. It's a lot of fun.